matchup with the New York Giants. The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And we are underway from FedEx Field. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have... Opted for the touchback.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
You're not ready. You're not ready. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creep. Trap 60. Shoot. Watch the shoot. Rock on, lady.
On 2nd and 9, Smith. He'll let it go deep for Foster. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
By the Giants.
They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes that's the danger of putting that jumbo set out there. You just get a lot of bodies massed in one location. You could wind up with 18, 20, maybe even all 22 in the box, and there's nowhere to run the football.
On 2nd and 12, Jones. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 15 yards on the play. 1st down.
1st down, Giants.
Now a first carry for Dion Lewis. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
25-yard line.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
They run with Lewis out of the gun and give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
Chase Young on the tackle. A 3-yard gain on the play.
Now Jones on 3rd and 2. And Ingram holds it in. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
1st and goal.
Big completion there on 3rd and short. Keeps their opening drive alive.
Not only alive, but plenty of possibilities now. 1st and goal, and you know me, I'm a big advocate. If you're going to throw the ball, throw it early in the down and distance count.
Yeah, the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets him down to about the 4-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Now Jones, and that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Darius Slayton There to make the grab. And the Giants are going to take a first-quarter lead. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Giants 7, Washington nothing.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
It's over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. He goes full extension, and he's got it. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. And he did that right there.
No fear there in the middle of the field.
You got time right there. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Check that.
They'll run on first down. Gibson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
He's tackled at the 40.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On second down, it's Gibson. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Tackled by Leonard Williams.
The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Third and 2, Smith. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
His throw incomplete. He was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight end, and that'll bring up second down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet, so they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Flushed out right. He'll run it. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Giants 7, Washington nothing.
On first and 10, Jones. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked off at the 19. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
After the interception, here's Smith. He's got, and for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Isaac Yiadom in there to pick it. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
He was brought down.
Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
On 2nd down now. It's Lewis, and this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Here's Jones. Gonna throw on 3rd and goal. Sets up the screen to Lewis. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Touchdown, New York.
From 8 yards out. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
At the 25-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Smith. He'll let it go deep for Foster. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. And he'll get this to Antonio Gibson complete. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
40-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Gibson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
At the 26-yard line.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Now a 1st down throw. It's Smith. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 21. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
He was looking that time for Dante Pettis, and it's second down. Throwing again, Jones. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Montez Sweat. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
3rd and long.
Jones now throwing on 3rd and long. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Giants add on to their lead. Now, he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Now, this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot.
And he's into the clear. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Antonio Gibson. 82 yards. And Washington able to cut into that deficit. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. The drive begins with a handoff to Gallman. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
He was brought down by Cole.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Jones on 1st and 10. Steps away to his... And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. The coverage good that time by Kendall Fuller. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing Jones. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They run for it with Morris. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Smith. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Washington.
Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
It's a gain of 10.
An extra man in the secondary for Washington on third down. On the draw, this is Lewis. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down play.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Jones throw on target to Shepard. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Out of bounds at the 47-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, Jones. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 7 yards there and a first down.
First down, Giants.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Gallman will run it. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
27 on the play. First down, Giants.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. Evan Ingram was the intended target, and now it's second down.
Looks like they went for the combo plate there. A nice ample gain on the ground on the previous play. Going for the big shot on that one, unsuccessfully.
Now Gallman, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Dancing to his left. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll keep it on the ground. Gibson. And this Giants defense getting off the ball quickly. They stop him behind the line again. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
3rd and 12.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith rolling to his right. Open man is Sims. He's got it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. They will run it. It's McKissick. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
The ball carrier.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd down now, it's Gibson. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line.
Sheared on the stop.
They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there.
3rd and 6.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gibson. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down, forthcoming. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the 1st down. Close it out.
They snap it to Smith. He'll buy some time right. And this is incomplete. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And the Giants are going to get the football back. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down.
1st down, New York.
Back to throw. Jones eluding the pressure right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton, 35 yards. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Makes the score Giants 31, Washington 6. Graham Gano.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
It's over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Throwing throwing again on second down. Smith, he's going to go for a big play downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Jabril Peppers, a former first-round pick, there on the coverage. Washington on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. From the gun, here's Smith. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
On 4th down, Smith. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And not much running room. Down to the 32. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play, and it's 3rd down.
Now McCoy, his first throw since coming in. Escaping the pressure into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
They'll take over.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
You gonna see me in your nightmare. You gonna take. You got take. You got take. 69. Check that.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32. Washington on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
And look like some movement there. Let's get the call. That's going to set him back 5 yards. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Smith. And my goodness, another interception.
Smith
picked off by Logan Ryan. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
2nd and a yard.
Here's Gallman. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. He hits his target. It's the tight end Toilolo. And they'll get this down to the 10.
Complete.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Steps away. He's going to take off with it. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And that will get out of bounds. Lucky there. They keep possession inside the 5. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one. And the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
The coverage good that time by Kendall Fuller. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. This is Gallman, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll try and pick it up with Lewis. And not only will he not get in, he's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4. They stop him on 4th and goal at the 3. And Washington is able to come up with a goal line stand. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. 16 yards, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 20.
Throwing is Smith. Got an open man, it's Foster. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16.
First down.
On first down, it's Smith. Off to Thomas on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing again is Smith. He's going to let it fly. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Intercepted by the Giants. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Shepard. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
A gain of
now it looks like he'll throw here. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they plan to do